Good morning. I'm Dawn Monroe. I thought I'd take you through the process of creating a workbook with clickable links in Canva today. So I'm going to start out by taking you to the search area. Right on the home screen of Canva, you can begin and type in workbook. This will give you a very general search that you can look down through the different workbooks it's suggesting. What I love about these is that you can pause on each individual one and see multiple pages of the workbook scrolling by. I love that. Now, something you'll want to look at, depending if you have the free account or a pro account, you would be looking to see, does it have a little crown beside the image? That means that you would need the pro account or better to be able to take advantage of that. If you have the free account, be watching for templates that do not have a crown on them. If you wanted to customize your search a little bit, you could do it a couple of ways. There are categories that you could use. There's a drop down. You could also choose styles from here if you had something that really spoke to you. I also frequently put a plus sign and type another word or two. That way it will filter down to workbooks that I think will really work for what I'm doing. Here I'm scrolling down and I've looked a little bit at these to find one. I decided I think I want to use this one. Now, as I go into that workbook, I'll click it and get a preview of that. It shows me more of the pages. I can scroll across them. And I can also go down and kind of find some similar designs. One thing, if you haven't figured this out yet, this is neat. We have so many Canva creators, and you can see the Canva creator here, and you could actually choose to follow creators that really suit your vibe. So that's pretty neat, I think. Now, customizing this particular template, let's go ahead and dive in. So when I customize this template, it brings me right into the design. I'm ready to work on it. I would do things right away, like probably rename this, and we'll call this Goal Workbook. And start to do things like that. Now, I also might adjust into this so I can see a little bit better what I want to work on today. And I hope you have set up your brand kit. If not, this is something you will want to start looking at. So a brand kit contains all the elements that you might have set up for your particular organization. And you know what? You can have multiple brand kits. So if you have a little side gig or contract for other companies like I do, you might have multiple brand kits. I'm going to go to my own because it's the most complete one that I have. And here I've got, let's move my view over. There's my brand kit. And so what I did to look at that, I went up there and I could choose the different brand kit. Now, if you've not set it up yet, you'll want to take care of that. You can get into your back on home. You can get back into that going home, and there you can go to brand kits, and that's where you would get started with your own brand kits. Now this has a little flyout. If you've never looked at this before, you jump into this menu while you're in brand. So clicking on brand, clicking on your hamburger menu, that gets you under the hood. And there you can see my different brand kits, brand templates, and set up the controls that you'll need. Little sidebar for you. Okay, but back to our business at hand, making our goal workbook. So here, what I might do is change things up a little bit or start to use some of my own images that make this make sense. So I've set up all these different things in my brand kit. So what I might do here is take out this really great site, clicking on it, hitting the delete key to get rid of it, and then bringing in my own logo and matching kind of the style. I picked the all white one to kind of fit with this and get it lined up there. Now I also want to pick pictures that are more relevant for the things that I want to do. So other things that I might do would be to go to elements. And since I'm a techie teacher, I like to pick things that are more tech related. So I might search for computer, desk, computer, screen, computer, tech. Let's do that. Computer technology. And there it's starting to give me some ideas, maybe a technology background, maybe something like that. Depends what you're after, right? If I decide I don't really like any of these, let me jump back. Let's do a computer work desk. Okay, and there, I'm starting to see some things maybe that I like a little bit better for what I'm going for. So maybe I grab one of these. Again, watching for the crowns. Those are the more expensive. The premium, the pro account, the teams account, the enterprise account. So if you're looking for free, you're looking for images without the crown. Let's grab one of these. Now, when you grab a picture and drag it and drop it on the design, what happens if you just click it? It drops it right in the middle. I'll hit delete on that one. Let's go here, and when I'm dragging the image and I touch the edge of the picture, it swaps it out and puts that in there. Now, I'm starting to see that there are some things in this. Maybe I want something a little different. I probably should have pre-picked a picture so that I'd have this. Oh, I love this one with the kitties. Let's see how that one looks. That one suits my vibe, but maybe I need that image, that picture, changed a little bit. Let's go edit our picture. Why not? Okay, so there I can click, see if I can get just the picture. It looks like I'm getting more of the frame. There we go. See all. If I pick one that has a little bit darker, then those elements show better. So that's good. I'll just go from there. Okay, so as you do that, one of the favorite things that I really like about working with workbooks is that I can name my pages and then I can link to pages. So wouldn't this be fun if someone clicked on this introduction and it jumped them to that page? So what I usually do for this, I'll go through and label my pages. Trust me, this will help. Introduction. What's the next one? Welcome page. Trying not to mistype. Let's do self-discovery. And I love to do this. Now, if you're in a different view, if you're in this view, down at the bottom, you can change your view to show the thumbnails. If you're in this view, it's harder to see that and get to that. So I like this view there where I can use the the name spot right at the top of the page. And I'll expand this so I get a little space there. Goal mapping. There we go. I'll do one more. Stress management. Okay, now here's the fun. Go back to your table of contents, pick introduction. I'll select that whole thing, and here's the fun part. Add a link. Now, it's bringing up some links there, but look, here are my pages. Introduction. Done. Welcome page. Link it. Find your welcome page. See, it's bringing up some recent things there. You can also do websites and things like that. You're going to love this when I download it. Linking self-discovery, scroll down, self-discovery, done. I don't think I did all of them, but we'll be able to find it. Goal mapping, here. Oh, that one's untitled because it was a graphic, just kind of break up the whole content area here. This one is the stress management, done. Even if you didn't bother to title them, if you knew what page it was, it still may say untitled, but you could still link to that, and it will update if you do that later. Now here's the fun part. I'm going to move my stuff over, share it. Now this would work if you shared this as a preview link, if you copied this to do a public view link. I'm going to actually download it in this case so you can see it to a PDF. Now you've got different suggestions in there. This one I'm planning to email. So the PDF standard, and it's suggesting it for emailing, and I'll download it now. This is the fun part. These will link live in my document so that I can go page to page. Okay, it's asking me where to put these. Let's put this out on my desktop, goal workbook, saving it, minimize here. Here's our new goal workbook, opening it up now to check those links and see how we did. And here it is. There we go. Is your cat your life coach? Now, how fun is this? This PDF is set up where these are live links. When I click on introduction, it takes me to the introduction page. Let's go back. Let's try the welcome page. Straight to it. We'll try self-discovery. It's working. What do you think? Awesome, huh? And you could also copy and paste your links from any website that you want to travel to. Let's see how it works also, because we have a minute or two left. If I share this with a public viewing link, let's get this. Create a public viewing link now. Okay, it's on the clipboard. Let's get a page to put it on. Getting myself a Google page to put that on. Popping in my new link there. And testing this out. And there it works. How awesome. Have a great day.